Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be telling you about how I dropped like $2,000 or more on coffee in the last month to sell on Amazon, and I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff I got. So first, I'm going to go work out, shower, get cleaned up, and then we'll get into the coffee. So this is a small portion of all the coffee I bought in the last month or so. I've been buying a ton of coffee to flip on Amazon, and I've been selling a lot too, but this is all the clearance coffee I got. I'll talk about the rest later, but if you watched my last sourcing vlog, which was like 2 videos ago, I went around to a few Walmarts and Targets picking up this Dunkin' Polar Peppermint coffee, and I paid anywhere from $1.50 to $4 per bag, so my average will probably come out to like $3, under $3, because I got 15 of these for $1.50 each. I got really lucky, so I went to one of my local Targets and I grabbed it, went to check the price. It said out of stock, and it also said there was no price. So I asked one of the employees, I was like, hey, can you check the price for this? He scans it and he's like, oh, it says it's salvage, so I mean, I can sell it to you, just go to the register and name your price. And I was like, that's awesome. So I go to the register, and she sees that it's seasonal and the price isn't ringing up. So she puts it at $1.50 each, and I also got like 10 of these for the same price. Maybe not 10, it was like 10 and 5, so 15 bags for $1.50 each, which was a great price because currently this is $7.49 on Amazon as a single bag, and it's sold by Amazon and third-party sellers at $7.49. So at that price, I would be getting $3.50 after fees, which is not great considering I paid $4 for a few of these, even though I paid $1.50 for most of them. But if I look at a 6-pack listing, so a 6-pack, let's say I paid $3 per bag, 6-pack is going to cost me $18, and it's selling for $42 on Amazon, which would, gross proceeds would be $29, so I'd make $10 per 6-pack. I've got like 8 6-packs here, so that would be $80, which is pretty nice, but I'm gonna shoot even higher because right now Amazon is selling a 6-pack for $41.94. I think a 6-pack will go up to $60, and I mean, it's not unheard of because I've sold this coffee before, and a 6-pack has gone for $56 to $60. I sell 3-packs of coffee for like $57, but it's just gonna take maybe a couple months. But I will probably send them to FBA within the next 2 months because the expiration date, these expire on July 14th. So I need to have at least 100 or at least 90 days before they expire to send them to FBA, and these expire in September, so I have more time for them. And then the Starbucks one, this one I can't even sell on Amazon because I'm restricted for Starbucks, but I can sell it on eBay for like $14 just for this one. It expires in March, but they only had one of these. I just saw it on the shelf and I was like, I might as well grab it because I looked at a lot of these in a lot of stores and it said out of stock, which meant that they had marked them in the store as salvage but hadn't taken them off the shelves yet. And it's not very common. The only time this ever happened to me was this year, and I actually did find some Tazo pumpkin spice tea that was also marked as salvage, and it really depends on which Target you go to, how they deal with it. Like I said, one Target, they just marked it up $1.50 and sold it for really cheap like that, but another Target I went to, the Tazo tea, she said, oh, I can't sell it to you unless it has a price online, and it had a price of $3 online. I was hoping she'd sell it to me for like $1 each, but she said she'll just do the online price, and I wasn't really going to ask questions because the first thing she said was she wasn't even going to sell it to me. But this is just the clearance stuff. So there was another coffee that's not here, I'm not saying what brand or flavor it is, but there was another coffee that was selling really well as a 2-pack for about $28, $29, and I was selling them merchant fulfilled for a while, and then I got a lot of them so I could send them to FBA and sell them merchant fulfilled while FBA was checking in, because this was in December, so check-ins were taking a while. And I was getting these from Walmart for about $6 each, And then Walmart sold out, and I was like, shoot, I need to get more of these because they were selling so good and the price was going up. I just did a Google search for this coffee, and I found a distributor. I mean, I want to say they're a distributor. I want to say they would be able to give you an invoice to get ungated for a brand. I'm not completely sure though, but they had it. But the thing was, they were charging a really high price. They were selling a 6-pack of this coffee for $60, which is usually what I would sell that 6-pack for. So I considered, and what I found out was I could sell a 2-pack for $40. So technically, the 6-pack I'd buy for $60 is worth $120. Not bad. I would make about $7 per 2-pack. So I ended up buying 10 in the first batch just to see if the website was legit, because honestly, it was kind of sketch. It's a pretty poorly designed website and just didn't look that realistic, but I have fraud protection on my credit card, so I figured I might as well go for it. And I bought 10 6-packs for about $700, almost $700 after shipping. They charged like $70 for shipping, so I ended up paying about $11 per single, about $22, $23 per 2-pack. And I've been selling them consistently for $40. So I decided to place another order, and I got another 10, and then by the time I went back to go in for a third order, they were sold out, which was really unfortunate. But you know what? At least I got 120 bags of that coffee, and that ended up costing me almost $1,400. Then plus this, and plus the other replenishable. About a month ago, I went to San Francisco, and I happened to go to one retail store. I'm not going to say which one, but I was walking around, and I found this coffee for $8, and there are no sellers on Amazon. It's a limited flavor, and I remember a year ago I was looking for it because usually it comes out around the springtime, and this time it came out in January, and I scanned it, no sellers, listed a 3-pack for about $60, and it sold within a couple of days. So I turned 24 into 60. It cost about $8 to ship in a padded flat, so I'm making about $20 per unit. And I just sent out 20 of those yesterday, another 7 today, and I might get another box out tomorrow, but I doubt it because I don't have that much stuff left. But yeah, that's just a little story about how I spent like $2,000 on coffee. It's just an example of something you could do. If you're getting into retail arbitrage, you know, you're probably not going to go exactly for these products because you probably can't even find these in stores anymore, but there's so much other stuff out there. I went to Safeway like a couple weeks ago, got this shampoo, and this shampoo. And I also found some vitamins for $7 that are going for $27. Sold one yesterday. If you're gated for that stuff, then there's still other stuff to sell. I'm not going to go through and name everything, but remember, I was also gated when I started selling. I was gated just as much as you guys are gated now. I would say things are easier for you guys because you could actually pay people to get the leads that you need to get ungated. Like, I'm not saying I approve of any of those people. I mean, they're just like, basically, you'll pay them like $300 and they'll be like, hey, you can buy this item from here to get ungated for that brand. And I mean, this type of thing is available for a lot of products that people really want to sell, so it's really lucrative. But at the same time, if you do a little research, you can probably find a distributor for grocery, health and beauty, topicals, whatever you're trying to get ungated for. There's probably a distributor if you're willing to put in some hours of research. I just stayed patient, sold thrift store and other retail arbitrage finds for about 10 months until I got to 25,000 revenue on my account. I'm not saying that's when they'll auto-ungate you, but that's when they auto-ungated me, which was 10 months after I started selling. But I'm going to wrap it up for this video. If you want to learn more about getting ungated for stuff, I can make a video about that. Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to keep my channel growing and to make sure you don't miss the next video. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.